And welcome my friends yet to another zombie survivals game, and today we're going to be playing with the character called Swat. So let's have a look at his bio. A strong-willed and charismatic soldier, the Horde took everything he loved, but he's more than ready to return a favor. While the world he knew may be gone, there are many people in need of protection, and he's determined to fight for what he believes is right. So let's have a look. His main weapon, he starts off with a pistol, upgrades to the SMG submachine gun, and then later on has the opportunity to pick between either assault rifle, sniper rifle or grenade launcher. His secondary abilities is the grenades, air support in terms of a helicopter, special ammunition he loads into his gun that ricochets from the zombies hitting others, and then you have the automatic turret. So let's jump into it. We're going to stay with Isolated City today. We're going to play the default version of the game, which is a 20-minute survivors mode game. And we're going to play on difficulty level 3. And if you have a look there, you would see the Horde health is 200%, Horde speed is 110%, Horde damage is 150%, XP modifiers is 100%. Specialization and cash modifiers are 200%, and elites spawn twice as fast. So let's just jump into it. So early on, I think we're going to be quite aggressive in the faces of these zombies from the start, making sure we gather as many of these jewels as we can, maximizing the amount of power-ups we can have in this 20 minutes. In the later stages, I think it's going to play quite a significant role in how we can defend and attack the zombies. So we're going to stick with the main weapon for now, the pistol. 50% damage currently, it's going to go up to 60. 2% attack speed is going to go up to 2.5, and the magazine size is 11. So you can see already quite improvement on the damage being dealt by this pistol, although still struggling a little bit taking care of some of these basic zombies. And that's not going to be good at all, so we need to really make sure that we maximize the amount of firing power we do have. So we're going to go back to the pistol again. Damage will stay at 60. The magazine size, however, will go up to 14 from 11. So we're going to stay close by, like I said, try and see if we can't get as many of these jewels picked up as we can. Here we go. Really struggling a little bit with some of these zombies. There you go, another pistol upgrade. 60 to 70, and then 2.5 to 3. Magazine size will go up to 20 from 14, and that's exactly what we want. Let's maximize the amount of damage we can deal, and also limit the amount of times we need to reload. So that's, we just picked up another military training, which later on I believe is going to play quite a significant role in having extra power-ups. There we go. Our first opportunity to choose the MSG submachine gun, and the damage will be 60, attack speed however will go up to 7, magazine size will be 25, cooldown will be 2 seconds. So you can see the impact of this machine gun already. And again, we're staying close by, picking up as many of these diamonds as we can. We're going to stay with the SMG. Damage will go up from 60 to 70, and the magazine size will also increase from 25 to 30. So let's just carefully make our way towards this military training here on the left, and then let's use one of our 6 rerolls. Stick with the SMG upgrade. It's going to change the damage from 70, and then the attack speed will be 8 from 7, and magazine size will be 35 up from 30. There indeed we do get our military training, and now we can head back in the direction of the Horde. Hopefully we can get more diamonds. There's an SOS signal. Let's go and visit that, liberate some of these survivors. We're going to stick with the SWAT member for this episode. Let's maximize his upgrading abilities. Magnet power-ups twice as often. Yes, I think that does help. Pulling in as many of these jewels towards us, it's definitely something worth investing in early on. There we go. We can choose this ricochet bullets now, and the activation chance will be 35. Again, let's just move in the direction of most of these jewels. Always just keeping a little bit of an exit going, so we don't get pinned into the corners or overwhelmed by these little bit quicker zombies. SMG on level 4 will increase damage to 80, attack speed to 9, magazine size to 40. So that is something we do want. So the attack speed is definitely playing a big role. You can see every now and then the grenades having quite an impact in taking out a majority of those zombies. Let's go with the ricochet again. There's a stone skin armor on top there, so let's go for that. Pick up as many of these jewels as we can as we make our way down to the bottom where there's one of these magnets up for grabs. There we go. Assault rifle. Let's go for that. Okay, so we are a little bit under pressure here as we need to exit and use some of those grenades just to make sure we kill some of the zombies as they're becoming a little bit overwhelming. But yeah, on top we have another military training. Let's go for that. Stopping power. Let's increase the critical damage to 20%. I believe that's going to make quite a difference in our killing ability here. Again, still being pushed a little bit into the corners of death here. So let's just try and maneuver out of this, picking up that military training. Obviously strategically placed there by the developers in order for us to need to go into those corners. Let's make our way to one of these crates. Let's see, boxing gloves, plus 30 damage to elite boss types. That's also very nifty. And then, yeah, there's no question, we're going for that. So let's just get out of there and pick up one of these power-ups. Super speed. Yes, there we go. Assault rifle, let's get it up as well. Another SOS signal detected down here. Obviously that ring we picked up earlier is going to come into effect every time we do liberate one of these survivors. So let's go for the assault rifle again. So the damage is going to go up from 100 to 110, attack speed is going to go up to 9, magazine size is going to stay at 36. All these coins available just laying here. Let's bounce on that, pick up as many as we can. Ricochet, bullets, let's go. And I think then it's key just to remember to just keep on moving. Never take your foot off the gas, stay concentrated, make sure you focus on the escape route and what is coming for you. I think now would be a good time to get the grenade up to that special abilities of it. go, another magnet. So this is going to help us a lot in getting upgrades quicker as we are picking up so many more diamonds. All of these elites chasing us now. This much is really getting on my nerve here. Unfortunately took quite a bit of damage there, not staying focused, and then now allowing them again to push us into that corners of death where they can overwhelm us, surround us, and we have no way of getting out. So let's just keep on moving inwards and making sure we kill zombies on our way there. Let's go try and see if we can't get some of this health. Ensure that we do stay at optimal fighting performance. There we go. 2 pickups there. Now I think it's time to get our helicopter. So the 200 damage is going to lay down in this string of air support fire. It's just going to make it so much easier for us to get away out of situations where they're overwhelming us. Every now and then there's 1 or 2 zombies that's a little bit more difficult to kill, and they're also quite quick. So if you really lose focus a bit, they will gain a lot of ground on you, and they will punish you in return. So yeah, so now another chest opened. We also now going to receive a lot more of these military trainings, which will give us indirectly a lot more of these free power-ups. One of these magnets. Jewels come flying in. Again, helicopter, let's go. And then another helicopter strike increase, let's go for that. Training, change direction again, there we go. Pick up all these diamonds, let's go for that. See the potency now of the grenades shooting out all this extra pieces of shaft. Let's go for the ricochet there. So yeah, currently as it stands, we are approaching the 8 minute, and this is kind of where you can see the pressure of the zombies are getting a little bit to me. I can feel them, overwhelming a little bit, and this is where I would love to have a character like Tank, where his defensive ability with his saw blade drones just makes everything so much easier. But yeah, so now we've chosen to stick to this one number. Life isn't always easy and fair, so we need to push on and make sure that we find a way to survive this attack with only Swat. But I guess as soon as we started investing a little bit into the grenades and air support, you could see the difference dramatically already, as he's now killing a little bit more of the hordes with those abilities, and then easing the amount of zombies he needs to kill with his sniper, which then levels out and the ability to make quite a bit of sense. So as we work our way to another chest, and then there's 2 military trainings that's on top there. So there's another elite on his way towards us. So let's get to this. Toilet paper movement speed over 100. Let's go for that. Quite an interesting items we have in our inventory doing currently, and especially making the game feel and act a little bit different. So that's a nice idea that developers have installed first now. So I see these 3 military trainings almost on top of each other. There's 2 of them. So for the third one, it's a little bit further away. Go. And just keep on moving, taking out the leads, making sure that you plan and don't get caught up into trying to take out too many enemies. Our abilities will do that as we just execute the escapes constantly. And the trick is just to make sure that we upgrade as quickly as we possibly can, getting our stats up, getting jewels, making sure we get a lot of extra power-ups. There we go. Let's get this SLS while we are en route to picking up those resource samples. First one of the 5. Let's get our way going towards the second one. There we go. 38 seconds left to get the last remaining 3. It's not an easy going trip yet. Let's see if we can pick up that magnet on our way. Okay, so on our way to final 2 of 23 seconds to get to the last one. There we go. 14 seconds to spare, so let's take it back to the research pod. On our way, let's just get that military training going. There we go. Stopping power, another 20. There we go. Okay, so let's go for explosion. Our character already has the grenades exploding. Let's pick up all these jewels on our way towards another chest. So what I'm looking for at this stage, which I think would make the items we have in our inventory special. Let's take this ring. Every SOS will cover with some additional stats. It's not like we'll ever leave a SOS at this stage. So let's go down here, another training down here. So what I said earlier, what I was looking for in every chest at this stage is those sugar rush cubes. I think every time we kill a lead, just having that killing frenzy going is quite nice. So our way towards another magnet. There we go. Let's get our turret here. Taking care of that indeed quite easy. Sleight of hand, let's go for that. There we go. There we go. Just using this air support helicopter friends to just escape those zombie hordes that's getting a little out of control there. Just to pick up more of those military trainings. See, there's another SOS, but just so close to this chest that we first I can open it. And let's see. Not what we're looking for. Let's just take the trumpet and then make our way towards that SOS signal. let's go for a torrent there. There we go. Roll a little bit. That's the fine, killing friendly. Another liberation moment for a survivor. Duration. Let's make that vulnerabilities longer. So at this stage you can see us taking care of these zombies very easily. They're going down quite easily, and when we do take damage, we recoup that very quickly at least. There we go. Another military training on top here, so let's make our way into that. Just avoiding those exploding circles. There we go, rapid fire +5, let's go. Another magnet here on top. There we go. Ability area. So there's the explosions, we can keep affecting a larger and more space on the map. There we go, just dodge all those zombies coming for us. Training area. Jewels just waiting to be picked up. Ability damage, let's go for that. So we're heading into the 15th minute. That will leave us about 5 minutes remaining of the survival challenge. And so far so good. And so that it's now gotten to a point where I feel I'm never gonna make it. I feel comfortable. I think we are dealing enough damage and keep avoiding too much damage at this point. Our abilities are taken care of overall, so they don't overwhelm us in numbers. And yeah, we keep on gathering a lot of these military trainings at this stage. Let's make our way to our chest. Stopping power +10, always good to have. Let's go. Get ourselves this chest. Let's go for the plot armor. So if we ever lose focus and we do take too much damage, we have got another opportunity to rebuild our health. Let's go for rapid fire. Let's go. Quick guy. Again, using the helicopter to our advantage to escape that. Let's make our way to the magnet. So these items in our inventory really does play a big difference in how we can progress and the challenge of the zombies attacking us. So this stage, every item is working for us. Nothing really seems to be necessary. Max pain another 5%. That's good. There we go. 2 torrents just popping up there, taking care of all the slugging zombies that I might run into later. Come around again, picking up all those diamonds, and then after that make our way towards the crate, and then another training. So this is what I was waiting for. So there's 2 items I love here: the 10 HP max and the sugar rush, which I think is the coolest. So we're going to take care of this here and automatically we have a frenzy, making us even last for a few seconds. So let's go with the stopping power. go, uses the advantage of the air support. Firing frenzy. Let's get our fire up. Again, let's see if make sure we towards us. Let's take care of what we need. And then he doesn't want to use as much as we can. There's some money and jewels laying around, which we will pick up on those things. There we go. To use this air support once again. Circle around, picking up with the diamonds. Giving frenzy, so it starts from scratch. Okay, so another magnet on top here. Oh, another elite. Expine +5, so let's take care of this 2 elites here. Did quite a beating there. Good score like that, but okay, so good. These guys, so Poland's really take care of the major lead there. So getting into the last few minutes of this challenge. There's some health here, which we definitely need. Pick up. Both of them. Finish big, and we need to be comfortable again. Let's pick up those major training. Let's do these jewels. Sometimes it's a bit of a trap you set for yourself. The eyes becoming too deep for your own stomach. So for this SOS one, we're going to liberate him again. The ability duration +5%. Let's go. There we go. So we just passed the 90 minutes. It's less than 1 minute left to go on the game. And if this is something that you would like and following what we're doing, please like and subscribe. Future videos. A few seconds left to survive. Currently, I think we need to control this game. So we can take out we can take out this last butcher as well. There we go. Here we go. 20 minutes has passed and we have survived. So yeah, that was quite good fun. Looking forward to more episodes and for you guys to join us.